Hey, what's up YouTube fam? Brandon Weaver here once again. Today we're talking about getting evictions removed from the credit reports. Yes, it happens from time to time. An individual might have to leave early or something from the lease and all this, and they don't understand that they're gonna get this eviction. Now, first and foremost, if for some reason you're watching this and you're thinking, man, I got to get out of my lease, look at the lease. There are certain terms and reasonable accommodations that can get you out of these leases, okay? First and foremost, typically, if you give notice, the landlord is supposed to show this unit, okay? So you're only really responsible until they lease that unit again. So if they show the unit, they lease it, you get the heck out of there, you can get out of your lease, okay? There's other extenuating circumstances, you know, health, orders for military, all sorts of reasons that could potentially get you out of your lease. So look at those first and exhaust those first. And if you can find someone to take over the lease as well, you can get out of the lease as well, okay? So there are options for you. And a lot of times too, there is an early termination clause in there to figure out how to get you out of there. So make sure you pay attention to these types of things. Now, they also have to have this signed contract. The bureau's got to be able to go directly to the original supplier of such information, right? That we're talking about. And I know, because I have videos out here of people getting evictions off their reports, that the credit bureaus are not necessarily doing that. They're not abiding by the Fair Credit Reporting Act. They're going to smaller bureaus, okay? So let me read this to you and then we'll get back to what you can do and what this individual can do, okay? Mike writes in, hey Brandon, I need your help. In 2013, I cut my lease off early and the landlord filed it as an eviction. I'm trying to find an apartment, but I get rejected every time I apply. How do I get rid of this? All right, so we go to some of these smaller bureaus like we talk about, okay? And there's videos on it. CoreLogic, LexisNexis will have that probably sitting there. Public record, more than likely, yeah? But they're not going, the bureaus are not going to the courthouses. The bureaus are not going to the original furnisher of that information, the courthouses or the landlord or anything of that nature. They're going to third parties like LexisNexis and CoreLogic because it's easier for them, okay? And these other first parties, right, the original supplier of that information isn't gonna be able to give a third party like a credit bureau all this social and address and all this stuff. Much like the smaller bureaus aren't able to verify that stuff as well, but because it's there, they're utilizing each other, right? So you go ahead and you just get your CoreLogic, get your LexisNexis, and you dispute them out of there because those smaller bureaus can't go to those first parties, those original creditors, original furnishers of that information. Anyway, we've seen it, I've seen this time and time again. There is a video on here that you will see a young woman was able to do just that. She had a testimonial about just that. Got out of LexisNexis, CoreLogic, bam, sent to the bureaus, got it out of there, bam, and now that eviction is gone. Donezo, done, okay? Now you'll be able to get into that apartment that you're looking for, you know, assuming the other credit is good, and you know, if you need to tighten up that credit, you can also do that as well, right? You can get the eviction, you can get all this nasty stuff off, the collections, whatever you got. 609creditrepair.com, get the Beyond Committed package, got the videos to walk you through the whole process, everything you'd ever need for your credit repair, or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. Help you out with this type of stuff, okay? If this video helped you out, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, try button, and until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.